Hey Scorpio, what's going on? Make sure my mic. All right, all right. Make sure my mic sounds nice. Check one. All right. So, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. It's part one. Okay. Part two is on the extended, but let's see what's happening right now with you and person on your mind here, Scorpio. Okay. So, the phase that I'm getting you two in right now is a time for healing, excuse me, balsamic moon. Okay. So I'm trying to think, is the balsamic moon, is it when it's about to become the new moon? I think so. I think so. Hold on, y'all. I need to check that. Wait a second. Let's see. Balsamic moon. So the waning crescent, yeah, it's the final phase of the moon cycle before the new moon, okay? Commitment to destiny. Okay, so crucial point. That's right. Okay. Because I don't have the book, y'all. So I'm trying to remember, Obviously it says a time for healing, okay? But it does look like, you two are at a point of, a new start coming here, okay? But surrender. Yeah. Time to surrender, healing and rest, which I definitely see with the both of you right now. So it says, some say that the last night of the balsamic moon is the darkest time before the new moon and has maximum energetic potency. This is said to be a perfect time for letting go of things that don't serve you. Ah, that makes sense because the new moon, right, is you want to clear out whatever doesn't serve so that you can, it was 222 as I said that. It's going to be different on the time though when you watch the reading. That makes sense, okay? Because you're needing to clear it all out in order to invite the new, in order to invite that new energy in, make room, make space for it, okay? So, um, there seems to have been some sort of, potentially some sort of disagreement between you two, okay? I was about to call you Cancer. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. Signs really quickly. This person could be a Libra. This person could also be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. But yeah, there. Okay. Let's talk about it. Because I obviously, like, there's been, you know, I don't know if you all, I'm getting like had a disagreement or an argument. Okay. Okay. Whoever this is, I want to say this, that you do, I'm getting with you, Scorpio, you do realize or you feel that you're in this level of awareness with soul tie. I always feel connected to you in dragon. Okay, dragon is a higher level of knowing. Okay, and it's like a different viewpoint, seeing the bigger picture, seeing, it's consciousness. It's like a conscious level of awareness. It's not you in human form. It's, stepping out of your ego and knowing. It's interesting, right? I always feel connected to you. The dragon energy, it's very wise, and it would say, I do realize that at the end of the day, we are one, right? All of us. There is really no separation. Separation is an illusion. It's a very higher level of awareness here, okay? So getting very high vibrational Scorpio energy for sure. I'm getting, Scorpio energy that is out of its ego. sometimes. You can't always be out of your ego. That's impossible, or else you would not be having a human experience. You need to have the ego to have the human experience. Okay. I feel like I'm like, should I explain that? No, not really. I mean, I think if you know, you know. Like, you can be out of your ego as much as you want to, but at the end of the day, if you identify yourself as yourself, then that is the ego, which is fine because you came here to have this dance. You came here to play and have this experience. So I'm talking to you like that, Scorpio, because I think a number of you get it. Like, you know that. Okay. So, and I'm also getting, yes, I know I already said it. Like, I'm just getting a higher level of awareness because even how you look at who this is, you see this person as very special, very unique. Okay. You see them as a unicorn. So very rare and even mythical. And you're like, I didn't even know that someone like you even existed. Whoever this is they're very different than anyone else you've ever met in life. Okay. Or have even like, this person is just very unique. Okay. And I think a number of you, I feel like this person is also very consciously aware. They may be an individual who is, going through an awakening, or they are, I do not like to say woke anymore. I feel like that word has just been butchered, but this person is very aware. Okay. Um, and how you see them is, I've never felt a passion this intense. So there is a different level of chemistry that you experience with who this is, that you have probably never experienced with anyone else. Okay. So a number of you could say, like, this is absolutely, even though I think we are all soulmates, right? When we come into contact with each other, but you would say this is a soulmate, or even like, this is someone who, it's just a very special connection. Okay. There's something really, really special about who this is to you, for sure. And you would probably say, Scorpio, that no, it's not just me. When people run into who this is, when this person is, they stand out, and it's almost unbelievable with the unicorn. Okay. So there's that. All right. Now, how you're showing up, like I said, you always feel connected to this person. How they're showing up is neglected. Okay. With how how they are looking at themselves in the connection. I failed to give you what you need. And you also have the lizard. Okay. So this person, I feel like they're beating themselves up right now about what's going on with you two. All right. A number of you, this person may get the sense that they need forgiveness from you for something, because how they're looking at you is with forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So they may feel, Scorpio, that you're holding something against them. Okay. You're holding, like, you haven't forgiven them. But I don't know. I don't know that I'm getting that with you, with the dragon spirit. Dragon, you would see the bigger picture. It's kind of, for you to be in this vibration, it's kind of impossible for you to sit here and hold a grudge against someone, because remember, if I'm saying separation is only illusion, then you know that this person is just a different version of you. You know that we're all different versions of ourselves. Okay. So I don't know. I think I got I got the last reading, Scorpio. I really liked your energy. And I feel like this is the same vibe, I think. Okay. But this person, and I'll go back to this in a second, but they're looking at you with forgiveness and the crow. It literally says the crow holds within its mind's eye. Okay. Third eye energy, right? Even with the unicorn, how you look at them, third eye energy. Okay. It says the crow holds within its mind's eye the past, the present, and is peering into the future, sees opportunity in the future. And I think this person is looking at you, um, kind of like you are associating them. You're almost like you're putting them in the past, like a past bucket. Like boop, you're in the past. Okay, so they feel like you're more focused on what the future holds and not on or even like I think they feel like they would have to come to you for understanding and clarity, because if it feels like they are withdrawn, or yes, if they are behaving a bit like withdrawn, because that's what the lizard talks about. The lizard is someone who is drained. Okay. And it does say, it's funny. It says lizard energy shows up when someone is like drained of their magical essence. And for you, you see this person in their magic. Okay. You see them, as someone even who a number of you could even say, like, I know this person is so capable of, like, you know how powerful this person is. Okay. Like a manifester, like the magician. I'm getting magician energy. For some of you, this could be, I said Aries. This could be another Scorpio. This could be Gemini, okay, or even Virgo. But when lizard shows up, it's like this person, I think they feel bad, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting. Like they know that you need more, and they feel like because of their lack of like energy and vitality right now, and them needing to kind of like regain that energy, they I feel a sense of guilt, like they're feeling bad, like I've neglected Scorpio. I did something wrong here to Scorpio. And I don't know if Scorpio will forgive that. Okay, will forgive me for not taking, maybe they feel like they needed to take care of you in some shape, way, or form. But, if they are looking at themselves with the lizard, it's like they feel bad, but they also know themselves. They know that when they're in this place of feeling very drained and lack of energy, it's kind of like, I can't pour into anyone else until I pour into myself. But in them, um, having to focus on themselves, I think they feel bad. They feel like, I I haven't been there for Scorpio, and Scorpio needs me in some type of way. Now, what they're wanting, they have the Two of Swords. When I'm asking, okay, well, what do they want out of this right now with Scorpio? And the Two of Swords is maybe just, oh, look, wow. Look at the crows and look how they look at you. Like you have the answer. Okay. So it's like they're needing, I think, more guidance from you. They want more guidance from you. That's what I'm getting here. Because in the original Two of Swords card in the Rider-Waite deck, it's the girl sitting there with the two swords. And it's like she knows she needs to make a move. But she is waiting. She wants to hear guidance. It's an intuitive type of energy. It's like, I want to make the right decision, but I need my intuition to really like be on point about it. Okay. And I think that you're the one with that intuitive knowledge. Okay. So what they want, I feel, maybe for a number of you, it's forgiveness. Okay. Like they're wanting you to forgive them, or they're wanting you to, you know, communicate to them. Like they feel like you're holding on to some sort of communication here, Scorpio. And they're looking for you to like almost, guide them home. Because right now I'm getting kind of like the Five of Pentacles energy. They feel like maybe they're on the outside looking in. And, in their thoughts and feelings, it's, I feel at home with you. But right now, I think they're sitting here like, I feel at home with Scorpio. I know that maybe I have not been at my best, but I'm needing more guidance. I need Scorpio to kind of let me know, like lead me home. Tell me, tell me, how do I show up? When do I show up? Things like that. Okay. And then with you, with what you're wanting, you have the Four of Pentacles. So right away, right now, like this is someone who has, their boundaries up and wants to operate within the confines of, what, not really wanting to step out of your comfort zone. That's what I get with you, Scorpio. You're not really ready to open up right now. Okay, if you look how she's got her, purse closed and just kind of keeping to herself. So it's like, I think you want to stay in your space, your comfort zone. Okay. I don't think right now you're looking to change anything. A lot of you are very focused on your money. Okay. You're very focused on your money. It's interesting. You have in your thoughts and feelings about who this is. I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective over you. And for a number of you, I think that you do feel that way about this person. All right, I do. Yes. I think for some of you, you're trying to protect this person's feelings. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I just realized. Lizards are very sensitive to the subtle. All right. So a number of you are not wanting to open up. You're not wanting to share. You're not wanting to express. And I think for some of you, that is confusing to this person because they may, listen, whoever this is may be a very logical individual, right? With this Two of Swords. For some of you, very specifically, this person is an air moon. Okay. And so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Even though it's an air moon, think about it. The moon represents what? Your intuition. Okay. So they're over here like something's not making sense. Okay. Scorpio is being closed off. All right. And I don't understand. They feel like you're holding on to this information. And for a number of them, they could be taking it very personal where they're like, what did I do? How did I neglect Scorpio? What did I do to Scorpio? And so that's what I'm saying. You may feel like you're protecting this person, like you're holding on to feelings, you're holding on to your thoughts. maybe because you're not wanting to unload, right? Look how she's holding her bag. She's like, I don't want to really like, and think about like I'm thinking the Erykah Badu song, Bag Lady, right? Maybe it's not a coincidence that this person did this artistry, but, and remember what the balsamic moon said, it's a very powerful time to release, okay? Needing to release that energy so that we can have this new start. But I'm getting like, in this bag, in you know what you're holding on to, there's different things that have meaning, and um you're not ready to unpack that, okay? And again, this person may be taking it personally, but for you, I think you may just be doing it to protect them. Okay. You may be doing it to protect them and yourself. Because I also feel like when I read this, I think you're also talking to yourself too. You're like, I know how strong you are, but I feel so protective over you. I think you know that you're very strong, Scorpio. Scorpio is a very strong sign. But I think for you, you're feeling like you need to protect what you have right now. You need to keep thoughts. You need to keep things to yourself. It's important. Okay. And I think that you're dealing with someone who is very, very sensitive, and not just saying in a way of, they're very empathetic. There it is. Whoever this is, I get them being very empathetic. And when you shut down, or even if you do the slightest thing, Scorpio, which is, this is something that you do from the past. All right. Cause we've got Capricorn energy here. So this is some sort of, this is a learned behavior, I feel, on your part, Scorpio, where you've learned, and I think we've all been there, you've learned that maybe it's not the best thing to unpack things, even when you love someone, even when you feel like you're so connected to who this is, you're still holding back, and they can sense it, and it's bothering them. All right. And I will say, for a number of you, they're feeling like they're failing right now. Like they failed you in some type of way. Okay. I don't think that that's your intention. I think you're just doing this. You're needing, this is more of a boundary about you. This doesn't really have to do with them. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So yeah. All right, so that's what I see so far. That's part one, Scorpio. We're about to get into part two. Part two is on Vimeo. The link for that is in the description, top of the comments, okay? So, very interesting reading. Now I'm going to, so in part two, we're going to talk about where this energy is going, okay? What's the next phase with you two? How do I see you all showing up? And what else in part two? We're going to talk about what this person wants overall with you, Scorpio. What do they think is going to be their outcome with you in this lifetime? What outcome do I get in this lifetime with you all at this point? I'm going to pull from the Time Oracle deck, give you a timeline of forward movement. And we're also going to talk about your advice, okay? Oh, when I pull the timeline of forward movement, I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right. And then, yes, we're going to pull your advice. See what comes through in terms of what you're being guided, how you're being guided to show up in this connection. Okay. I'm going to pull that from the Crystal Spirits deck and the Animal Spirit deck. Okay. So, all right, Scorpio, that is it. I'm going to head over to Vimeo and get into part two. I'll see some of you over there. If this is where we part ways, love you guys. Good luck with everything. I'll see you soon. Peace.